I'm telling you, Roger, best kind of life there is for a man. Army life. What do you say? How about joining it?
But I work on the river. I don't know anything about the Army, Sergeant Phillips.
Well, you can learn. Now, if I was you, son, I'd give my proposition a lot of thought. We need men, good men like yourself. Help fill in that new company for General Scott's visit. I only got room for 3 more. I promise you, you won't be sorry. Here's to General Winfield Scott, finest of them all, hero of Chippewa. At your boat?
Much obliged for the drinks, but I have to unload her cargo when she comes in.
Oh, he's going down to the dock, Sam. We can't let our friend go off by himself, can we?
Oh, no, sirree. We'll go right along.
Where's she docking? Right down the street, Sergeant.
Son, making a big mistake not joining the Army. I promised you, you won't be sorry.
Danny, I think we're taking a big chance.
What is he anyway? Poor dumb stoker, maybe? Shifting from boat to boat and one saloon to the next? Nobody will miss a riverboat, man.
Maybe not.
2 more recruits and I'll have made my quota. I never missed it yet, and I'm not going to miss it this time.
Turn around. Turn around. Straighten up your cap. Yeah, I suppose you look respectable enough. Now, Phelan, there's only one thing to remember. See, almost any boat on the river can haul cargo as well as any other boat. So the only thing we have to sell when we go ashore is confidence.
Yes, sir. Maybe you better take somebody else, sir.
Yeah, well, if you haven't got any confidence...
Oh, I got confidence.
Oh, you have?
Oh, yes,
You
sir.
think you can do the job?
Oh, yes, sir.
All right, then. Oh, Bill, I'm taking Phelan ashore, breaking him into promoting cargo.
Well, good luck. I'll pick you up in 4 days, Captain, after I unload at Carlyville. You and the cargo for Memphis.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey.
The wood will be loaded in about 10 minutes, Mr. Blake. Oh, look at that dandy. The girls at RIVERBOAT are going to have a treat, that's a fact.
So there'll be no time for girls. You got 4 days, Captain. 4 days. If you don't come up with a cargo, then I'm going to sell your uniforms to pay expenses.
Latimer's cargo is good for $2,500. Gentlemen, I will return with the contract.
I'll believe that when I see it.
Like I sure picked a fine day to come into town to try to do any business.
Yes, sir, you sure did.
Yeah. Yeah, we might as well get down to the hotel, check in, and then get started on Latimer and daughter.
Latimer and son.
No, he has a daughter.
The General's here already.
Hey, you know him, don't you?
Yeah. We used to serve together. How to say hello.
I'm sorry.
I'll break your head.
Every time you think you're big enough.
No, just a minute, boy. Now, we're here to get a cargo, not to stage boxing. See, Sergeant, he's just a kid. Come on, boy.
What do you say, Sergeant?
Just a kid, huh? Put him on the list.
Yeah, he's big enough.
I'm feeling everything depends on you. Now, you sure you got your story straight?
I think so. But if he's already got a boat for his cargo,
You just say the words I told you to say. Meet me back at the hotel, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, good morning, Miss Latimer. Miss Latimer?
Captain, if you're here about my cargo down the dock, you're too late. It's waiting for the Arkansas Belle.
Well, haven't you heard about the Belle? Well, it's no business of mine. I'm looking for something to cover cargo with.
You know something about the Arkansas Belle?
Yes, ought to be strong enough. I bet they gave you cut price, didn't they?
$2,200.
$2,200? Yeah. Well, any sound riverboat would have to charge at least, 25.
What do you mean, sound?
You got anything stronger than that? Yeah, well, it's an upriver haul to Memphis, or boilers might hold out that long.
I've got $20,000 worth of perishable vegetables and dry goods on that shipment. What's wrong with her boilers?
Oh, no, I never spread rumors. No. Well, I guess this will do. Can you send me about 20 yards of this down to the dock by tomorrow morning?
It'll be there.
That's fine. Good luck.
Mary,
Yes, Papa.
go down to the freight office and ask them about the Arkansas Belle. I want to know all about it. Now, hurry. Can I help you?
No, I'm just looking for Captain Holden.
He was here a minute ago. Something wrong?
No. Say, he didn't agree to take on your cargo, did he?
No.
Whew, that's a relief. I just talked to the man down the street and told him the captain would take his. Wouldn't be room enough for both.
Man? What man? What's his name?
George Reynolds.
Reynolds. If his goods get to Memphis before mine, I'm ruined. How much is he paying?
Oh, well, I wouldn't know about that.
How much?
2,600.
You tell Captain Holden to see me before he closes the deal with Reynolds. I'm an old-time customer. You remind him of that.
Well, I can't guarantee anything, but I'll tell him.
I'm an old-time customer. Now, you remind him of that.
I'm going, Papa,
Where?
to the shipping office to ask about the Arkansas Belle.
Forget it.
Hey, mister. You got a minute?
No, now, look, if it's about what happened earlier.
Well, as a matter of fact, it is. I just lost my temper. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, that's all right.
Well, I was a little upset before, and I'd like to buy you a drink. Get even.
Maybe later. I gotta get down to the hotel now.
We're heading in the same direction. Let's go. Good. We'll take him to the stable and put him in my room. Whether you're quartered in a stable or a pigsty, your billet's a military barracks. Next time any man brings whiskey in here, I'll have his hide. Now, do I make myself clear? All right, take them out and run them a while. That's the only way they're going to learn anything. Come on! Fall out! On it go! All right, Rogers, you heard the orders.
I can't, Sergeant. I'm sick.
I don't like slackers, soldier. On your feet. The next time you try something like this, I'll put you on bread and water for a week.
I never joined up.
I've got your signature on the enlistment papers. Come on, outside. You sign these papers?
Yeah, Danny. You signed.
Oh, wait a minute. Phillips, I never signed anything.
Sergeant Phillips to you, on your feet. Your term of enlistment is 1 year. For any attempt to desert, that'll be raised to 5 years. For any second attempt, you'll be sent to a military prison. That's all. Join the others.
You make me join the others.
You just take it easy, Phelan. Once you get used to the Army, you'll find it's a good life. Just don't fight it. You get along better that way. You see, I trust you.
Oh, sure. But if I run, you'll shoot me.
Come on, outside.
Danny, I always do what you tell me to do, but now
Something bothering you, Sam?
I'm scared about what we're doing this time.
You think I like it? I got a quota to fill. This is the first time I ever grabbed a man. Look, Sam, we've been together how long now? 10 years?
Yeah.
And did I ever get you into trouble?
Nothing you couldn't get me out of.
There'll be no trouble this time. These recruits, all of them, will make good soldiers once they get some training. They get themselves some dogs. I'll bet you they'll even end up going hunting with us.
Yeah, you're never wrong, Danny.
Oh, before I forget, we're shipping them inland tomorrow.
Oh.
Hello, Scott. Let's go, men.
Mr. Wilkins.
Yes, sir?
One of my crewmen, Mr. Phelan, was supposed to meet me here. He's over an hour late now. Is there any other entrance to this hotel that he could have used?
No, sir. This is our main entrance.
Ah, I see. Well, thank you.
Glad to have you with us, sir. All the riverboat captains stay here on layover.
Yes.
Captain Holden.
Yes, Mr. Latimer.
I want to talk to you.
Yes, of course. Go right ahead.
You looking for somebody?
Well, yes. As a matter of fact, I am. One of my crewmen is missing.
Well, one came to my store. I gave him a message for you.
Well, he hasn't shown up around here.
Well, maybe you better check the taverns. I saw him walk away with 2 soldiers.
Oh?
Mike, about that cargo.
Was one of those soldiers a sergeant?
Come to think of it, I think he was.
Thank you.
Where are you going? I want to talk business with you, Captain.
Later, Mr. Latimer, later.
Why do you keep looking at me like that? You think it's easy being a sergeant? You wait till you get to be one. Sometimes you got to do things you don't want to do, but you go ahead and do them. Forget about it.
Yeah, but how?
Hunting? You give me a good hunting dog and a gun, and I'm the happiest man in the world. I ever tell you about that old spotted dog?
Evening, gentlemen.
Who are you?
I'm Captain Gray Holden of the Riverboat Enterprise. We met earlier.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
I'm looking for my crewman, Mr. Phelan. He's the fellow that bumped into you.
Don't let me stop you.
Well, I was told that you and the corporal were with him this afternoon.
No, we weren't with him.
You mean you haven't seen him again since then?
That's what I said. Anything else I can do for you?
No. No, nothing your commanding officer can't do better.
What's that mean?
It means I think you're lying, and I'm going to find out why.
Danny, he's trouble. If he gets to the lieutenant,
He won't.
how are you going to stop it?
Make a soldier out of him. There he is. Captain! Captain! Captain, you win. You were right. Your man was with us.
Well, then why did you lie about it?
Well, we didn't want to see him get in any trouble. We thought if he could sleep it off, well, nobody would be any wiser.
Are you telling me that he got drunk, and you're trying to protect him?
Yes, sir.
First time you saw him, you wanted to break his head.
That was before he bought me a drink. We got to be pretty good buddies before he passed out.
Liquor didn't seem to affect you any.
Captain, if I couldn't hold my liquor better than that man of yours, I'd have lost these stripes a long time ago.
Yeah. All right, where is he?
This way, sir. In here, Captain.
Where is he?
Well, let's talk first.
Ah, I want my man back. Phelan!
Captain? Captain Holden! I'm in here!
Stay where you are.
Are you out of your mind?
You're not going in there.
Now, look, I want my man back. Now, either you get him for me, or I'll go in and get him myself.
He's in the Army. He enlisted.
Enlisted?
I've got his signature on the papers.
Oh, I see. You forced him into the Army. Impressment.
Is it?
You know, there's a law against that, Sergeant. That's a crime, in case you don't know it.
I do what I have to do, mister. They don't tell me how to fill my quota. They just tell me to fill it.
Nobody forced you to Shanghai a man off the streets.
Listen, what's so wrong with the Army anyway? It's a good life. You get food and clothing and a place to sleep. And you got friends. When I was a kid, I got kicked from pillar to post. Nobody wanted me. I never had a home before I got in the Army. It's good for a man. It gives him a purpose.
I'm gonna break you, Sergeant. I'm gonna get my man back, and then I'm gonna push until they break you for this.
Mister, I got a quota to fill.
I was in the Black Hawk Wars. I served with officers and men, good men. But no one like you.
Look, maybe I went a little too far. Maybe it was a mistake the way I got him.
Yeah.
But I'm not a bad fella. So just let me back away from this.
Back away from it.
I got a good record. And I earned it the hard way. And I don't want it spoiled. So I'll make a deal with you.
Deal? What kind of a deal?
You promise to keep quiet.
And?
And I'll let you have him back. Like I said, I got a good record. And I mean to keep it that way.
All right, fine. Just as long as I get my man back.
Let him in, Sam. It is a deal, isn't it? You swear you'll keep quiet.
What kind of a man do you think you're dealing with?
Danny, do you think you can trust him? He could walk out of here and go straight to the lieutenant.
Captain, come out here.
What do you want?
Corporal Galler has something he wants to tell you, mister.
Oh? What?
You were right. I couldn't take the chance.
Sergeant,
Hello, soldier.
The soldier.
That's right. Soldier, you're in the Army now. You signed up for a year.
You're a liar.
You want to see your signature on the papers?
Got my name on a piece of paper. You forged it. I signed nothing. I want to see your commanding officer.
That's me. I'm the top-ranked man here.
Where are we going?
You like the view? We headed out of town 2 hours ago.
I said, where are we going?
You're headed for Florida, soldier. Camp Stafford. You're a new recruit. I'm bringing in my quota.
You're not bringing me in.
Oh, I got to, soldier. I got to. Once a man starts something, he's got to keep going forward. He can't ever turn back. Once you get the bit in your teeth, you got to keep running.
Oh, well, talk. Talk, I'll yell. I'll blow the sky high.
Well, that's a long ways to Florida, soldier. Sometimes not everybody gets there.
Oh, I get away.
You try it, and I'll have you shot for desertion.
You would, wouldn't you? Now, what difference does it make? You don't intend having me reach anywhere alive anyway.
Look, soldier, I'm not a murderer. Only this time I made some mistakes, and you won't let me back away from them. Like I said before, once you get the bit in your teeth, you got to keep running. 17 years I've been a good soldier. I got to protect that.
A good soldier?
I am.
You're a pig, you're a killer, you're an animal in a uniform. Wagons, hold! Wagons, hold!
You all right, Danny?
Yeah.
Tie him up. Get them off.
We're camping here. Unload the wagons and get those recruits in the shade.
Up on the shade.
But not you, soldier. Not you. Bring him over here.
Give me that canteen.
That's the last water you get, soldier.
You're gonna start killing me now, aren't you?
Unless I can make a friend out of you. I'm better for you as a friend. Well, like you said, you may not get anywhere alive.
He needs a drink. 2 days without water. I bet he's dreaming of rain. Ooh, rain coming down in buckets full.
Listen, a sergeant will give you water, soldier, if you just holler for it.
Away.
He's a nice enough guy. He's just trying to teach you a lesson. You can have water all you want.
Tell him. Tell him to go.
Bet he hollers for water. Mighty soon.
You think so?
How about you 2 bits, Corporal? 2 bits he hollers for water.
It's a bet.
Make it 4 bits, Corporal. I ain't gonna holler.
Tough. A real hard man.
Danny, he's fainted.
Well, I don't want him dead. Yet. Bring him over here.
Danny, why don't we let him go? There's still time. What if we do miss our quota?
Now, you know me better than that, Guyler. I never miss my quota.
Holden, can you hear me?
Animal on man's uniform.
Look, here's water.
Not from you, not from you.
Phelan, bring him over here. Here, give him some water. That's enough. That's enough. All right, now get back where you belong. Well, did you learn anything out there in that sun?
Yeah, I learned something.
What?
I learned that if I hold out long enough, I can beat you.
You know, you'd make a good soldier, mister. Good as me.
Better.
You're the kind I like to serve with. Listen, you cooperate with me and you'll move up fast in the Army. You'll have stripes in no time at all. Listen, Holden, we could be friends. We're alike. Hard and tough and loyal to what we believe in. Look, here's my hand. Shake it and we'll be friends. Listen, mister. You talk and you take my whole life away.
I think that'd be a great idea.
All right, mister. You asked for it. Tie him up and throw him in the wagon. We're moving out in half an hour.
Danny? Courier.
Message from General Scott. Fighting's broken out with the Seminoles. You're to proceed to Florida double time.
Where'd this come from?
The general was at the Owens plantation when the word came through.
All right. We're moving out. Mount up. Double time. Now, over here. Come on, get up in there. Move. Danny got away.
Well, don't just stand there. Go after him.
Over there.
Boy. Son, come here. Oh, don't be scared, boy.
Let me go. Let me
Don't
go.
be scared. Now, just calm down, son. Calm down. Tell me where the Owens plantation is, boy. Which way is it?
Pa! Pa!
Quiet. Now, where's the Owens plantation? Which way is it? Okay, son, thank you.
Pa! Pa!
Son.
I didn't do nothing, mister. I didn't.
Son, it's all right. It's all right. Now, did you see anybody go by here? A man? He deserted from the army. Did you see him?
He asked me which way to Young's plantation.
Well, that's good, son.
You gonna shoot him, mister?
Yeah, that's for telling the truth. Come on.
Pa!
Ma'am, don't be afraid. I just want to see General Scott, that's all. I got to see General Scott.
Nobody's either.
Look, ma'am, are you going to take me in there, or am I going to have to force my way in?
He left for town, for his hotel, sir. I swear it. There's nobody here. They're all gone.
Halt!
Go ahead, mister. Go ahead. You can't run forever.
Seems like we'll never get to River Point.
Dead ahead. We'll be there in about an hour if Carney can keep the boiler pressure up.
You think he's got anything?
Who?
Captain Holden. Think he'll have a cargo waiting on the dock?
He'll have a cargo. Don't you worry about him. Only the good Lord knows what it'll be.
Holden.
Mr. Wilkins, I want to see General Scott.
What happened to you?
Did you hear me? I want to see General Scott. Now, what's his room number?
I can't.
You tell me fast, or I'll knock down every door in this hotel.
You can't.
You want to bet?
You can't. The general's retired for the night.
I'm going to wake him up.
He's left orders not to be disturbed.
Mr. Wilkins, I have been beaten up, fired upon, and chased by Army patrols just so I could get to see General Scott, and you're not going to stop me now. What's his room number?
He's not up there.
Well, then where is he?
He's sleeping back there. Come this way. General Scott.
Welcome home, soldier. Welcome home. I couldn't let you see the general now, could I?
You can't let me see anybody.
That's right. I can't unless you get reasonable and change your mind. Then you can see anybody you want to. Mister, I got no other life than what I got in the Army. And I'm fighting for it.
I'm fighting for my life, too.
By talking?
That's right.
Then, mister, you leave me no choice at all. Start walking.
So you can shoot me in the back?
You're a deserter. Nobody'd hold it against me.
Go ahead, shoot.
Walk.
Shoot! You can't do it here, can you? You're afraid you'll disturb the general. My boat's due here any minute now. My boat and my crew. You see, dead or alive, I can still make trouble for you because somebody is bound to identify me, so you can't do it here, not around the hotel. You're gonna have to probably do it somewhere on the trail to Florida.
Walk. I said walk.
Walk? Mr. Sergeant? I'll run.
What in blazes is going on out there, Lieutenant?
I don't know, sir. I don't see anything, sir. Guess it was some drunk letting off steam. Good night, General. Sorry you were disturbed.
Good night, Lieutenant.
Don't worry, Holden.
I got eyes and ears like a cat. You won't get away.
Bill Blake, I could kiss you.
No sign of any cargo.
Well, don't you worry about the captain. He'll have something.
There's no sign of him either.
It's a mighty funny thing, too. A whistle should have flushed him out if he was within hearing distance.
Enterprise! Enterprise ahoy!
What's the captain?
Enterprise! Ahoy below! Break out them guns!
I don't know who you are, mister, but you take one more step, I'm gonna kill you. Captain's hurt bad, I'm gonna kill you anyway.
You all right, Captain?
Hey, wing me, that's all. Just wing me.
What's going on here, anyway?
I was impressed Shanghai into the army, failing to me by that sergeant out there. You're beaten, Phillips, you're beaten!
And you'll talk, won't you?
Talk! I already have! Not of his
You shouldn't have done that, Holden. You shouldn't have.
Must have been daft.
I got caught, and I had to save myself. I had to think like I'd never thought before. You know, Mr. Holden, you'd have made a good soldier. We could have used you. You got the guts.
He wanted us to fire on him.
He was finished, and they knew it. Poor man.
Whatever restitutions are due will be made. And whatever further punishments are justified will be carried out. Gentlemen, this has been a most shocking thing to me. All I can hope for is that you will accept my deepest and most humble apologies.
Of course we do, General, of course.
Thank you, sir. Sergeant Daniel Phillips. Length of service, 17 years. Engagements, Mexican War, the Black Hawk War, the Seminole Troubles, 5 expeditions to the Indian frontier.
That's quite a record, General.
Yes, I knew the man, Captain. He was a good soldier. Lieutenant.
Yes, sir.
Enter it. Illegal impressment of American citizens through fraud and violence.
Lieutenant.
General, don't put it in his record. He's dead now. What difference can it make? Let the first 17 years speak for him. All right, boys. Come on.
We got a boat to run.